Scott McCloud.
I was wondering if you ever did a strip and looked at it and thought, no, that's too quick to read. Like, because yours almost always takes a while before.
It would have to be dangerously quick. Like it would have to like hurt you to be so quick. Like somehow like provide retinal damage. The computation of it was just a barrage on your brain. I don't think that's a danger though. I think speed is integral to the digestion of any comedy. I mean, Shakespeare says the same thing. Brevity is the soul of wit, but you need something to be quick. I think speed is so integral to identifying something as funny. In my opinion, maybe I'm going off on a tangent here, but something that is totally sad and miserable at 2 hours can be made very funny in 2 seconds or 2 minutes. Like, there's not a single situation that George Costanza gets himself in on Seinfeld that wouldn't just be like god-awful tragic if you gave it 2 hours and Steven Spielberg direction. Like, there's so much pain in George Costanza's life. If you were ever able to give that a lot of time and devotion and attention directorially, if that's a word, you would be able to present the tragedy of it. Comedy seems to undercut that whole mental process of giving sympathy. Like, the speed cuts sympathy out of the equation, and you're simply able to compute raw, physical, like, assessments of what you're looking at. And I think that's what causes the funny bone to jiggle, if it jiggles. I think it breaks, busts, I don't know. But it makes the funny bone do what it does. Sir in the back.
So you're no longer in the Portland Mercury, and they say you retired? What's up with that?
They use the word retired. I don't think I ever used the word retired, ever, about what I'm doing. I think I said I wanted to just simply produce the comics, not for newspapers, at a weekly rate. But I have full intention of creating comics as it's very convenient for me and as I want to, and I just want my own schedule. Like, if there's a deadline every week, it feels like this. I just wanted to remove that gun from my head, you know? Like someone saying, do a comic this week, do a comic this week, do a comic this week. I just don't know if that totally encourages the kind of free spirit that helps create comedy. Like, I don't know if that nourishes a healthy lifestyle. You know, lately I think I pulled a few all-nighters doing my comics, and I was like, my freaking heart hurts from this. Like, I had like pains in my heart one day, like from pulling an all-nighter, like doing comics. It's just a rough lifestyle. I want to alleviate it a little bit. They use the word retired. I would like to say I'm just tired. Sir.
Yeah, reading your comments in the collection, I got the sense that there was a collaborative nature to your scripts where you rely on other people for ideas and stuff. You want to talk?
I work with my buddies a lot. I have friends that I've worked with since college on getting opinions of like sketches. Evan Keogh, Jordan Morris, and Albert Bernier are 3 guys that I need to thank very publicly for the opinions that they give me. There's not a single comic that I don't present to them before going to print. It's not always easy to create new ideas each week. In 2002, I realized I had achieved this writer's block. Like, I wasn't even producing anything that anyone could like. And it got difficult to produce new things. I had talked to this professor by the name of Dr. Harrison about constructing some kind of machine that could take ideas and deal with them and process them and make them funnier. And it was very expensive. It cost a lot of money. I mean, David was there. David was one of the people who worked on the machine just to help give it what it needed to develop ideas. We're bringing it out right now. I can show you guys a test. It's a lifesaver. I used this probably from 2002 to 2006 for most of the comics there, before I decided just to put it away. But I'll turn them on again today so you guys can have a look and see a little bit more about the creative process. I mean, it's not always easy, and I hate to be one to like resort to this. People tell me, Nick, why do you have a machine write your comics? And it's just something you need to do. I have an apartment now, and there's bills, and you do this kind of thing at a certain point. It's just, it puts bread on the table, guys. Dr. Harrison, everyone. He's configured it so that I can, all I do is pick up this phone and I input 3 elements. In this case, I can say boy, turtle, infinite misery. And it processes it. And it takes these elements and it reconfigures them. And it provides a schematic. I take that to my drafting table, thank you. And I would then take that and treat it and develop it into something that I'm very confident about. Like I can see the idea is funny there, and then I can take it to my drafting table and just make it larger and better and exacerbate the details and everything, and it works out very well. 3 more elements, a cloud, a gravestone, a girl. And I'll increase the funniness of it. If I'm feeling like I've had a few clunkers, like lately, like last week's wasn't so great, I'll boost the funniness to nearly hilarious. What's that?
Why would you turn it down?
Because you can't give everything every week. Then the funny ones won't be as funny. You really got to play it like a piece of music. Like funny, then not funny, funny, then funny. But, yeah. Yeah, and see, that's much better. That's fun. See, I can take that and then I can have a good week, and the others will say, wow, that's great. And it works out well. But the danger here, and getting back to your question, if you ever turn it like too hilarious, there gets this very blurry point where what's funny is also what's very tragic. We were talking about that earlier. And yeah, I'm putting this up to full blast right now, and you say, let's say conspiracy, metropolis, superhero team. And what you get is often something that's maybe so funny that we can't really find the humor in it. Dr. Harrison and I are working on a way to adjust this. We've got too much of this crap, and we're trying to. What we want to do is we want to make it compatible so that that more hilarity can be achieved without going over to that realm of being too funny. Like, you can't be too funny. You walk a thin line there. But he's been good to me, and I thank him for everything he's done. But we're gonna put him on the shelf for a while until we can find out a way to push the envelope more. Because right now, as many seasons as he's helped me with, I want to do something else. I want to explore my own mind a little more and do other things. And that's part of the reason why I stopped doing the Comic Weekly. Is that Dr. Harrison, handsome as always. Thank you.